all, so today we are talking about black magic diagnosis, as to what is a case study and how important it is. And the reason I picked up this topic is because I'm really not understanding that why people are unable to read in the website that the first step to enter any cure in black magic practices is to get the case study done. Now today I thought of picking up this topic myself and explaining it face to face on YouTube as to what is case study and why we have kept this step as the most important step. So let's get started. Now case study, please take case study as one of the theorems of when you go to a doctor. For example, if you're sick and you go to the doctor and you say I have fever, so what the doctor tells you? The doctor tells you that go and get this test done. So that test, why the test is told to you? So that your reports come, and according to the reports, the doctor can suggest a medicine to you. Similarly, now come to the spiritual aspect of it. That if you come with a problem to a spiritual healer, I'm talking about we as spiritual healers who are mahakali vedic healing shelter healers. If you come to us and say that I have this particular problem in my life, or I'm facing this particular black magic, first of all, have you ever thought that is it sure that it is black magic? Can't it be something else that's causing that particular problem? Now how will you gauge that? You will be only able to gauge this through case study. So you will have to send your photograph on the Gmail account, as it's clearly written on the website, your details, your date of birth, your full name, your gotra if you're aware of, your time of birth if you're aware of, and a photograph in which clearly you're visible. Okay? Now once you send all these things, we'll be doing a case study, a diagnosis, a root cause analysis as to what is causing this particular problem. It can be your planetary clashes, it can be your chakra cleansing, or it can be anything. So we'll be doing a 360-degree analysis. This is what case study is all about, or a diagnosis is all about. So the first, it can be a mental blockage or it is black magic. It is not necessary that it has to be black magic. I always say this to all the victims who contact us, that sometimes it can be just a mental block that it's black magic, but there can be several reasons behind it, that what's causing that problem. It is not necessarily black magic. And if you go to any tantric, if you go to any person who is just working in this field for money making abilities, he or she will never tell you that no, this is not black magic. They will definitely say that yes, because you are saying it yourself, that I think I am a victim of black magic. So they'll say yes, of course you're a victim of black magic, and pay this much amount of money and we'll cure you. But this does not happen like this. So the first thing is, act like educated people, act like a person who has some kind of a common sense, and first of all, don't get exploited. You are already a victim, and by doing this and not understanding the concept of case study, and now there are many people who say that we have contacted different healers and they said that this is black magic. We already know that what kind of black magic it is, because another step, for example, it comes out to be black magic. God forbids, if it comes out to be black magic, that yes, unfortunately you are trapped into black magic or paranormal activities. So then what happens? Then we have to understand and we have to diagnose as to what kind of black magic you're into, or what kind of paranormal activity you're trapped into. The different kinds. So that needs to be specified. That needs to be actually diagnosed. So even if you've got it diagnosed from somebody else, if you come to us, we will be doing our diagnosis in our own way, because this is a very sensitive and a very responsible thing. You are actually giving your lives in somebody's hands by trusting that person. And we are not saying that all people are bad. We are not commenting on any other healer's work. But then we have our own protocols, we have our own rules and regulations that we need to follow. So hence we will do the case study, and people, victims who are not understanding this concept, even after hearing this YouTube video, let me tell you, it's clearly written on the site that if you are not ready for the case study, we will not be taking up your case for cures ahead. Think of this case study or the diagnosis as a passport to enter the cure zone with Mahakali Vedic Healing Shelter. That's completely stated on the website. The problem is you people do not read the website properly. Many of you, I'm not saying all of you, but many of you in majority, you do not have the time to read the website. You simply see the phone number, okay fine, this is a spiritual healer, this is the company, let's contact. And here is the problem, that you land up with wrong people. With big claims on the website, they say that in 24 hours you will be healed. It does not happen like this. I have never cured anybody in 24 hours, let me tell you. Now maybe this is my honesty that I'm saying, or if some of you may think that, you know what, maybe the person does not have those much of powers. But that's not correct. According to me, 24 hours of healing in black magic is not possible. Permanently I'm talking about. Okay? So 24 hours of healing, if you want to contact, this is not the place to contact. But yes, if you're looking for a permanent cure, it may take 30 days, it may take 3 months, according to the complication of the problem. And only after the case study and the diagnosis, we will be able to tell you the final amount and the final number of days that those are needed for the cure, not before that. This is a system, this is a particular protocol that you need to follow. It does not happen, it's no magic. It's no magic. If you have taken, it's taken so many years for you to get into a problem, maybe 5 years, 6 years down the line. So you have to understand that cure also takes some time. But the challenge is, you should be thankful that even if it takes little time, it's no other evil forces or no other negative aspects are reaching to you. It's blocked, it's stopped. The new ones. So please understand and read the website, write the email. Just don't expect that everything will be told to you over the phone. It's not possible. There's so many victims on the telephone. There's so many queries. So the best is to write the email and you will be answered on the mail. And take case study as a very serious concept. So that's about it. I want to talk about this, which I have done. People who are intelligent enough will understand that why we have kept the case study after watching this video. So thank you very much. I'll see you next week. Goodbye.